I think many judges view collaborative courts as an enormous deviation from the norm. It's easy to send somebody to state prison. It's easy to render a verdict of guilty or not guilty. It's very difficult to understand that what you do every moment of your life when you're in a collaborative court addresses saving people's lives. It absolutely addresses public safety. And we protect public safety by accountability, by having a treatment plan that addresses those factors that are in that criminal cycle for the individual. And we protect public safety because we stop people from going down that endless revolving door of crime. In my research on trauma, I've grown to understand that there are certain things that I can do to make sure that that individual has a good court experience, one that helps to achieve the goals that I have in my drug court. Among those tools will be the way that I personally approach an individual, the way I speak to people. For me, usually it is on a level of communication that I intend to have my words understood. Try to approach the individual with a sense of understanding, compassion, respect. And one of the things that I rule out in my behavior is being aggressive, assaultive. Because of the importance of being trauma-informed and having a courtroom environment that is most appropriate for the court clientele, I've had discussions with my staff, with my security team, and with the lawyers who are in my court. My staff is instructed to always treat people with respect, to be available to serve the public, and to explain what their job is and perhaps some limitations. For my security staff, their responsibility is to make sure the courtroom is safe for everybody. But my security staff is told, you are not to be hostile, you're to be engaging, you're to answer people's questions with respect. Being trauma-informed required me to deal with my bailiffs. The bailiffs are there to make sure the courtroom is safe, but I've instructed my bailiffs to make sure that they treat people with respect, that they are not aggressive. When I walk into the courtroom, it is not a yelling, all rise. For me, it's much more informal, much more relaxed. It is introduction to the court process, so it must be given, but my bailiffs cannot be aggressive or loud in that respect. I've informed my bailiff staff on occasions where I must be dealing with somebody being remanded into custody. I will not allow them to get close in the space with the individual. Clanking of handcuffs is absolutely inappropriate. And the thing that is most important to me in that relationship on a very dramatic moment is to make sure that the bailiff understands that I am in charge of the courtroom. I do everything I can to talk the person into the place where it is a safe transition from being out of custody to in. It will be traumatic by its very nature, but I do everything I can to explain the person why that's happening, have them relax and accept that this will be coming in a few moments.